Parts of speech, definition, types, example, and uses. In Learn English, of course, we often hear the terms noun, adjective, pronoun, and so on. These terms have an important role in the formation of a sentence. Similar to Indonesian, a sentence needs to have verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and more taken together. These important roles are called part of speech. Part of speech have 8 types that have their respective duties in a sentence. Let's get to know more about part of speech and also their uses. Understanding part of speech. Reporting from Learn English, parts of speech are classification of words that are categorized according to their roles and function in the sentence structure of a language. And also we know there are 8 parts of speech, namely noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Let's start with the first one, noun. This part of speech serves to name a person, place, thing, or idea. Generally, nouns are preceded by the particle I, N, and D. Nouns can also be singular or plural and construct or abstract in a sentence. A noun can function as a subject, direct object, indirect object, subject complement, or object of preposition. The various parts of speech include countable and uncountable nouns, proper and common nouns, abstract and concrete nouns, and collective nouns. For example, countable noun can be content, book, car, food, mountain, tree. Uncountable noun, English, happiness, meat, milk, snow. Common noun, country, desert, basics. Proper noun, specific, Indonesia, Sahara, Albert Einstein. Abstract noun, expressing ideas, concepts, feelings, circumstance, traits, or character. Idea, honesty, imagination, kindness, love. Construct noun, in the form of material or tangible. Cheese, desk, man, sugar, water. Collective noun, name of group or group. Class, deer, couple, furniture, stuff. Secondly, pronoun. Pronouns are used to replace noun. Part of speech is useful to avoid the repetition of the use of nouns. The types include personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, relative pronouns, indefinitive pronouns, reflexive pronouns, intensive pronouns, and reciprocal pronouns. For instance, personal pronoun I, you, we, they, and she, he, it. Demonstrative pronoun this, that, this, those. Interrogative pronoun who, what, which, whom, whose. Relative pronoun who, which, whom, whose, that. Indefinitive pronoun, another, anything, everything, no one, someone. Reflexive pronoun and intensive pronoun, myself, yourself, ourselves, themselves, herself. Reciprocal pronoun, each other, one another. Thirdly, verb. Verbs are used to indicate the action of the subject, indicate event or circumstances. The kinds of verbs include transitive and intransitive verbs, regular and irregular verbs, action and stative verbs, finite and non-finite verbs, linking verbs and causative verbs. For instance, transitive verbs ask, buy, hit, make, and show. Intransitive verb arrive, come, go, smile, wait. Regular verb accept, bake, decide, live, walk. Irregular verb bear, choose, feel, and send, write. Action verb eat, grow, jump, run, and walk. Stative verb adore, deserve, forgive, impress, and so on. Finite verb transitive and intransitive verb, action and stative verb, linking verb and auxiliary verb. Non-finite verb present, participle, and past. Participle infinity, bear, infinity. Linking verb act, be, look, seem, and taste. Causative verb get, have, lead, let, and make. Fourth, adjective. Do you know what is the meaning of adjective? Adjective is a word used to describe, modify a noun or pronoun. It usually comes before a noun or pronoun. However, it can also be located after linking verb related to the sense, seem, and taste. For a noun or pronoun, there can be more than one adjective. For instance, old, young, bad, and fat, thick, big, small, pretty, and so on. Fifthly, adverb. Usually used to describe or modify a verb, adjective, or other adverb. However, adverb never describe a noun and usually answer the question how, when, where, why, under what conditions, or to what degree. Not only that, adverb of an adjective usually end in lay particles such as deeply, extremely, heavily, fiery, and others. And also we must know with the types of adverb in English are. The type of English they are adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of degree, adverb of modality, adverb of frequency, adverb of pledge, adverb of focus. Sixthly, prepositions. Preposition is a part of speech that is placed before a noun or pronoun to form a phrase that modifies other words in a sentence. Therefore, prepositions are always part of a prepositional phrase. Prepositions almost always function as adjectives or adverbs. Prepositions in English are divided into several types including preposition of time, preposition of place, preposition of movement, preposition of manner, preposition of purpose, preposition of quantity or measure. Seventhly, conjunction. This part of speech serves to connect words, phrases, or clauses, and also to show the relationship between connected sentences and elements. There are several types of conjunction, namely coordinate conjunction, correlative conjunction, subordinate, conjunctive adverb. Actually, interjection. Interjection is a word used to express different levels of emotion. Grammatically, it is usually seen as a part that is not related to the main sentence. For example, alas, he failed. Oi, look at me. Those are the various parts of speech that we always use in making an English sentence. Don't be hesitant to use it if you want to increase or develop your skills. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share, and comment. Or if you are interested to watch my video, please leave comment. Once again, don't be afraid if you don't get the send from me. Currently, you gonna get it. See you next video. Bye bye.